Well, hi guys, it's that time. It's our Bible Teaching Snippet of the day. I know that my last snippet was a little bit straightforward, but Jesus was straightforward, especially about important matters that he needed people to really respond to. And that was the reason that I presented it as in the way that I did yesterday. So today, I want to just review real quick on our teachings that we've been doing about words. We've been talking about that maybe we need to review what's going on. We need to change what we allow in our heads. We need to change the music and the movies and maybe even some friends that we have. We need to possibly separate ourselves from some people that's not good impressions for us. And more importantly, we need to change our words, because I keep telling you that your tongue is like an ink pen, and every time you speak a word, you are writing your future. Now, again, when I talk about changing things, when I go in my business and I see something that's broken or not working correctly, I look at it, I figure out what needs to change, I make a plan, and we implement that plan. And we have to do that with our own lives so that you can make your life better. You cannot continue to do the things that you do and think you're going to get something different. You're not. You're going to get the same thing. Well, let me talk to you today out of this booklet. I have not used this booklet much. I've used the other one, the words one, that's dark blue. But today I want to read to you out of this. And this is by Charles Capps, God's Creative Power. And he's talking about our words here. Spoken words. Spoken words program your spirit and your heart either to success or either to defeat. Words are containers. They carry faith or they carry fear, and they produce after their own kind. I want to stop right there and say this. When you plant, say, butter beans in a garden, you expect butter beans to come up. And you know what? You don't expect just one butter bean for every butter bean you put in the ground. You expect a bush to grow and a lot of them to produce. Did you know our words are seeds, and they not only produce after their own kind, but they also multiply. So my friend, I'm asking you, the words that you're planting out of your mouth every day, what are you growing? Are you growing positive things or negative things? And that's how we start with a little bit of anxiety, end up in full-blown depression, is because our words multiply themselves. Okay, I want to give you something. I want to give you a little testimony, but first I'm going to read a situation about Jesus using his words. I'm over in Matthew 21:18 through 22, and this is where he is upset with the fig tree. And here we go. Early the next morning, as Jesus was going back to the city, he became hungry. Seeing a fig tree beside the road, Jesus went to it, but there was no figs on it, only leaves. So Jesus said to the tree, "You will never again have fruit." The tree immediately withered up and it died. So his disciples, I'm going to read a little further. It says, when his disciples saw this, they were amazed. They asked, "How did the fig tree dry up and die so quickly?" And Jesus said, "I tell you the truth, if you have faith and do not doubt, you will be able to do what I did to this tree and even more. You will be able to say to this mountain, 'Go fall, be lifted up and thrown into the sea.' And if you have faith, it will happen. If you believe, you will get anything you ask for in prayer." I think this is a good example of the power of words. Jesus taught us this, and I don't think we've really understood how powerful our words really are. I know I didn't when I was younger, and as I got older, I realized if I changed my words, my life would follow in suit. But I want to give you a little story. I was buying a little tree. It's called a money tree. It has these beautiful little leaves on it, and it's an indoor tree. I'd buy one, it'd live for a year or 18 months and die. Well, on the fifth one, again, I was going through the exact same routine, and it had lost all of its leaves and was dying. I did not want this tree to die, so I knelt down in front of it, and I said, "Father, I don't want to buy another tree. I want this tree, and I want this tree to live. And I thank you that you always hear me, and I always have what I've asked for. And then I put my hands around the trunk of the tree, and I blessed it. And I said, you will live and not die. Well, this tree had no leaves on it. I left to go out of town for 4 days to a business meeting. And when I got back home, that tree had full-grown, full leaves on it and was healthier than I had ever seen that tree before. And it lived to be so big that I couldn't hardly keep it in the house anymore. So talk to me about the power of words, right? I just wanted to bless you with that story, but I also want you to understand that if a tree will respond to my words, your words are important as well. And your life and the things around you will respond to your words. Well, I'm going to cut you loose tonight. God bless you, and I'll see you again right here on Facebook. Bye-bye.